Okay. So out of these 3000 minerals that we find on our planet Earth, there are only just 10 minerals which are found in the largest quantity and make up more than 90% of the minerals found on our planet. So common minerals are silicates, aluminium, iron, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium. And the mixture of these minerals, they are called as compounds. The mixtures of these different minerals in different combinations, they are called as compounds. You will learn this in your science. Maybe next year, we'll be learning about how these compounds are formed. So common minerals, we have silicates, aluminium, iron, sodium, potassium, calcium and magnesium. They are found in pure state in ores, which are rocks containing minerals. So the rocks that we learned about last year, that is all igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic, all these rocks, they contain all these minerals. And when the mineral is found inside these rocks, that is called as ore. The ore is the impure form of the minerals. They need to be. Okay, students, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
sir.
Yeah, we just got disconnected for some time or that, so. Okay, yeah. So we were talking about minerals. So minerals are found in the pure state in the form of ores. Whenever it is mixed along with rocks, and from these ores, these minerals are extracted by a process. The ores are classified into low and high grade ores. Whenever the mineral quantity is extremely good, of very good quality inside a ore, it is called as a high grade ore. When the quality of that particular mineral is less inside any ore, it is called as a low grade ore. So high grade ores containing high mineral content and less of impurities, and low grade ores containing low mineral content and more of impurities. So you can see over here the person is holding gold. The gold which is extracted from the ore, this is in the first photo, it is a very high grade ore. There is lots of gold. You can see the shiny matter of gold over there. And the second one, there is more of impurity and less of gold in that. That is a low grade ore. So have you understood this high grade and low grade ore?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So there is a classification of minerals, the types of minerals. We have metallic, non-metallic and energy minerals. In metallic minerals, we have wherever metals are present in the minerals, like again there is a classification of ferrous and non-ferrous. If there is iron content in the minerals, like iron, manganese, nickel, which contains iron, they are called as ferrous minerals. And non-ferrous is wherever the metals don't contain any quantity of iron, copper, lead, tin, bauxite, which is used for aluminium. All these are non-ferrous minerals. And then we have precious metals like gold, silver, platinum. These are again metallic, but they are precious metals because they are very lesser in quantity and have extremely high value. They are called as precious minerals. Then coming to the non-metallic kind of minerals, we have mica, salt, potassium, sandstone, marble, granite. All these things are non-metallic minerals. And then the other most important part minerals which we have are the energy minerals. These are the minerals which we use for production of energy, for creation of power, electricity for running our vehicles, coal, petroleum, natural gas, crude oil that we get from our earth. These are all the energy minerals. This is the classification of minerals. Now, for extracting minerals from the earth, there are various processes through which minerals can be extracted. One of the most popular processes is mining, wherein the earth is dug up, a large portion of the earth is dug up, and they go deep into the crust of the earth to remove these minerals from their ores, or remove the ores from the crust of the earth. Mining is a process wherein we go more and more deep. And then we have drilling where holes are drilled down. Normally, the drilling process is used for removing crude oil from the earth, the liquid part which is there for removing crude oil from which petroleum is made. For that, a process called drilling is used. And quarrying is used wherever there are stones kind of minerals and it is not going deep into the crust of the earth. A large area is used for quarrying and stones are normally removed for this in this quarrying process. So let us learn, let us see photos of how these mines look. Open cast mining, shaft mining. This is an open cast mine. You can see this is a very large quantity of earth which has been dug up. You can see the size of the
Only a pit is dug open and they will take. It is usually used for minerals that are on the surface.
absolutely right, correct. All the minerals are available on the crust itself, and this open cast mining normally it is used for iron ore, for copper, for all these kinds of minerals. This open cast mining is used. You can see this is not a very small portion, this is a very huge portion of earth which has been dug up, because you can see the size of the truck over there, tiny, you can see the tiny thing, that is a truck which is there inside that mine. This is a shaft mine. Normally, shaft mines are used for coals, wherein they make a tunnel which goes deep into the earth. Again, it's the crust itself, not deeper than that, but they go deep into the yes.
Sir, they will drill that hole and then they will make a small compartment under that only and they will take minerals out of that.
Yeah, correct, correct. That's right. Absolutely right. So this shaft mining is a slightly dangerous process because many times we have heard stories of these mines collapsing if the proper supports are not given and people get stuck inside these mines. But this kind of mining process is normally used for removing coal and also for gold, diamonds, these kinds of minings are used. So extraction of minerals. Mining is taking out of minerals from the earth. Where drilling, we have deep wells which are dug. You might have seen the drilling of a bore well. Anyone of you has seen how a bore well is drilled?
Yes, sir. Oil wells will be there.
Correct. Very similar to how this bore well is dug. No?
Oil well.
In the same way, oil wells also are dug. A small hole is made. It would not be more than 1 or 2 feet, and the drilling happens so that minerals can be extracted from this huge hole. Quarrying of minerals where the minerals are near the surface, and then open cast is where the depth is not very deep. Shallow means not very deep. That is called as the shallow depth for open cast mining. And then we have shaft mining, which the photo you saw earlier, where for going into deeper places of the earth, this shaft mining is used. Okay, so has everybody understood till now about the mining, different types of minings?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anybody having any doubts?
And no doubts.
Shaft means a narrow passage which is dug. If you see this photo, na, I will show you this photo. It will give. Are you able to see this photo, Sumit? In this photo, you can see a small tunnel-like area has been dug. Many people cannot stand in this area. Maximum, like you see in this photograph, 3 or 4 people can stand together. That's all. This area which is dug. So this tunnel-like area is dug deep into the earth, and then the mining is carried out. And whatever ore they get, no, they will put it in a small cart, and that cart, through a narrow kind of a track, it is delivered to the surface. That is called as a shaft mining. Is that clear, Sumit? Okay, yeah. And then you have asked what platinum is used for. Platinum is a precious metal, almost dull silverish in color. It is pretty strong also. It is usually used for making jewelry. It is more popular in Western countries compared to gold. Gold is more popular in India, whereas platinum is more popular in Western countries. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now let us see the distribution of minerals in different parts of the world. Different minerals are found, and in some countries we have minerals which are found in more larger quantities. So the country becomes famous for that particular mineral. In the northern part of Sweden, there are iron ores. In Canada, there are deposits of copper and nickel. So there are more mines which mine copper and nickel in Canada. Then southern part of Africa, we have iron, nickel, chromites, platinum, and also South Africa is famous for diamonds also. Limestone deposits in
But
the,
South Africa has all,
what is that?
but Africa has all minerals.
Yeah, Africa has some of the most maximum part of minerals. That is the reason why since many hundreds of years back itself, many European countries have been going to Africa for this mining purpose. It is rich in one most majority quantity of minerals which you will see, you will find in Africa. Then we have,
Sir, in the on the earth only one country is there where no minerals are there.
which is that
Switzerland.
Switzerland. No minerals, nothing. Something would be there.
No mineral deposits are there.
Okay. Oh. Then what do they do?
Sir, they seek for alternatives.
They import whatever they require. They import from different countries. Okay, yeah. So there are limestone deposits in the Caucasus regions of France. There are manganese deposits in Georgia and Ukraine. There are phosphate beds in Algeria. So different countries we have different kinds of minerals. It is not that one single country will have all the minerals which they require. So whenever some mineral is not available in a country, they will import those minerals from different countries. And if some country has excess of some mineral, they will export it to another country which requires that mineral. So distribution of minerals is very uneven. It is not that each and every place has the same quantity of minerals. Some places will have more of something, some countries would have lesser of some minerals. Okay. This particular map shows the distribution of different minerals. This map is there in your textbooks also. You can see that map and refer to see how the distribution of minerals is there, and our country also we can see how kind of minerals we have more and which we have less. We normally have plenty of bauxite deposits. Bauxite deposits, in fact, it is found just outside of Belgaum itself, where the Indal company is there. Just outside of Belgaum, if you go towards Kolhapur, just 10 kilometers out of Belgaum, we have bauxite deposits. The Indal company is there. And then in Karnataka also, we have lots of iron ore near the areas of Hospet and Bellary. These places where we have plenty of iron ore for iron ore mining. In Goa also, iron ore is also found in Goa.
Sir, Australia is the largest producer of bauxite.
Yeah, that is true, correct. Okay, so iron ore we have India and China. Then tin, there is Malaysia, Indonesia, China. For lead and antimony, tungsten, we have China again, plenty of
Sir,
minerals found
China
in China.
is the largest producer of tin.
Yes, correct, that is true. Petroleum, natural gas, we have Middle Eastern countries
Sir,
for
in
natural gas and
Australia,
petroleum. Manganese, bauxite, most parts of Asia we find manganese and bauxite. Coming to Europe, we see that Europe is the leading producer of iron ore in the world. Iron ore is found in Russia, Ukraine, Sweden, and France. copper, lead, zinc, manganese, nickel in Eastern Europe and in European Asia, in Russia. And then we have coal in Germany, there's the Ruhr Valley of Germany, and petroleum and natural gas we find in UK and in Norway, that is Europe. Coming to North America, we have three zones of mineral deposits, that is Canadian region, Northern Great Lakes, the Appalachian region, the mountain regions of the West. These places we have
Appalachian region.
in the Canadian region, the Northern Great Lakes, we have iron ore, nickel, gold, uranium, copper, lead, zinc, gold, silver. We have in the Western Colorados, and then coal we find in the Appalachian regions of Northern America. South America, we have Brazil, which is the largest producer of high-grade iron ore. We find copper in Chile and Peru. Then there is tin found in Brazil and Bolivia. Then we have large deposits of gold, silver, zinc, chromium, manganese, mica, bauxite, platinum, asbestos, and diamonds in most of the parts of South America. Mineral oil is found in Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Peru, and Colombia. These places we have natural crude oil found. Coming to Africa, we see that diamond, gold, silver, platinum, largest producer, that is Africa. Gold, South Africa, Zaire, and Zimbabwe. Oil, Nigeria, Libya, and Angola. Metals are found, that is copper, iron, chromium, cobalt, and uranium in different parts of Africa. And green diamond, which is one of the rarest diamonds, is also found only in Africa. So plenty of those precious metals which we spoke about, those are found in
Sir,
Africa.
what
But
is this green diamond?
green diamond, see basically the color in any diamond, it comes from a small impurity inside the diamond which gives it a special color. This green diamond is a slight impurity of greenish color which is there inside the diamond, and when kept at a particular angle in the sunlight, in the light, it gives out a greenish color. This diamond is called as a green diamond, very rare diamond. So any colored diamond, no, they are extremely rare, they are not found. The value of these colored diamonds, is more than the plain white diamond which we find. Okay, so Africa has many of these minerals, and especially these precious stones and metals. They are found in large quantity in Africa. But unfortunately, what has happened is, Africa as a continent, we know that it is not developed as much. Most of Africa is in poverty because people from in the earlier years, people from the European nations, they have come and they have used this continent for mining for their own purpose. In Australia, it's a world leader production of bauxite, and it's a leading producer of iron ore, gold, diamond, tin, and nickel. It's rich in manganese, copper, lead, and zinc. And the Kalburli and Coalgardie region of Australia, we find gold deposits in large quantity. Coming to Antarctica, we have coal in the Trans-Antarctic Mountains. We have iron in the Prince Charles Mountains of East Antarctica, and also present is iron ore, gold, silver, and oil. So for the North Pole also, we see that there are different kinds of this that is not given over here. Only the South Pole is
Sir,
given. Yeah, yeah.
sir, can we have that oil in very low temperature?
Can we have oil in very low temperature? Yeah, because oil has a very high density. Density of oil is very high. It does not freeze, especially crude oil we are talking about over here. Okay, it does not freeze very easily.
Sir, then in Antarctica also people go there for mining.
Antarctica people go only for mining over there because it's very
Sir,
difficult to
very
live over
hot.
there. It is extremely the the living conditions are extremely harsh in Antarctica because of the extreme cold. But people go over there because it is really rich in most of these, and especially for oil, that is crude oil. People go there, and mostly we have countries like Russia and America who do the mining of these precious metals over there. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So distribution of minerals in India. The distribution of minerals in India is also given in your textbooks. A much more clear map is there. This map is not very clear, but you can see over here that we have lead, zinc, copper, bauxite, iron, manganese, gold, and coal. We have gold in Karnataka. So anyone tell me which is the gold deposit in Karnataka?
Kolar.
Kolar, absolutely right. Very good. Non-metallic, we have limestone, mica, dolomite, asbestos, gypsum. These are the non-metallic minerals which we find in different parts of India. Okay, so iron ore is one of the largest uh, deposits in Asia, iron ore, and in India, that's the largest quantity of iron ore which is found. But the grade is little bit low grade. It is not a very high grade of iron ore which is found in India, majority parts. Iron mines which we have in Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. These are the places where we have majority numbers of iron mines. Coming to aluminium producing areas, we have Odisha, one of the largest producing areas for aluminium, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand. These are the places where aluminium is ored. And its uses, of course, we know it is largely used in the automobile industry, in the aircraft, and also for making furnitures. Many of your window frames and all that, all these are made from aluminium. Okay. Coming to mica, mica is used in the electrical industry. Large deposits are found in Jharkhand, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Rajasthan. India is one of the largest producers and exporters of mica. This is mainly used as an insulation part inside electrical components, mica. Copper, mainly it is found in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, and Rajasthan. It is heavily used, obviously, we know that it is used in the electrical industry for making wires, motors, transformers, generators. It is also used for making coins in the earlier days. Nowadays, it is not used so much. And it is mixed with gold to give gold strength, copper, because gold on its own is a very soft metal. So while making jewelry to retain its strength for the gold jewelry, copper is mixed along with gold at the time of making any gold jewelry. Not in very large quantity, in very small quantity, just to give gold its strength. So that is copper. Then manganese, we have deposits of manganese in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Chhattisgarh. It is mainly used for the smelting of iron and for manufacturing iron alloys. That is mixture of iron for giving strength to steel. That is one of the main roles of manganese. Without that, the steel does not get its strength. That is why it is mixed along with iron and alloys are made. It is mixture of metals for giving strength to steel. That is the main role of manganese. Then we have limestone deposits. They are found in Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Odisha, Gujarat,
Sir, it
Rajasthan.
is up to get to that.
What is that?
Sir, it is reached up to get to it.
Absolutely right. Limestone mixed with gypsum is what gives us our cement. It is one of the main raw materials for making cement. That is limestone. And it is found in many states in India. Gold found only in one place in India, that is Kolar in Karnataka. And Kolar incidentally has some of the deepest mines in the world. for mining of gold. And then we have salt, which is India is one of the largest producers of salt in the world, and it is obtained from the seas, lakes, and rocks. Different kinds of salts are obtained from different sources, seas, lakes, and rocks.
Sir,
Right?
in number one salt.
Yeah, India is number one for production of salt. That's absolutely right. Okay, so up till now in this chapter, we have learned about the uses of minerals and the distribution of minerals in different parts of the world. We saw different continents, what kinds of mineral deposits are found in each and every different continent of the world. And then we also saw coming to India in different parts of in each different state what kind of minerals we obtain. We also saw what kind of mining is used for obtaining different kinds of minerals. We have open shaft mining, we have quarries, we have open cast mining. Different kinds of minings are techniques are used for the mining of different kinds of minerals. Right? This is what we have seen in this lesson up till now. So now you have to tell me whether everything is clear or do you have any kind of doubts in this lesson up till now.
Sir, no doubt. Sir, no doubt.
What about Sumit? What is trans-Antarctic mountains? The mountains which are found in the Antarctica region, they are called as trans-Antarctic mountains. Bauxite is the main ore from which aluminium is extracted. It is a mixture of different minerals, that is bauxite, a reddish color of ore which is found, and from this bauxite we extract aluminium. Okay, so does anybody have any other doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, ठीक है. So please, everyone, please read your textbooks up till now, whatever we have covered. If you have any doubts, you can ask me tomorrow about these doubts. Right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So
Okay,
we'll all
sir. Bye,
meet
sir.
again tomorrow. Chalo, bye bye.
Bye, sir.